Hi there, welcome to another Visual Basic video tutorial. I'm Josef Bodnar. In this Visual Basic video tutorial, I'm going to talk about for loop. For loop will keep running an application which contains a statement or multiple statements certain times as long as a condition is respected. This condition is counter actually. So let's make an example. I'm going to do an example from the very beginning. So go over this file, new project. Please select this Windows Forms app, and here in this box write the name of your application. In my case will be numbers 01. Enter. Let's drop on this form two buttons and one list box. Here you go. Let's organize those. I don't need three buttons. It seems I dropped here three buttons. I'm going to remove this one. So I'm going to use just these two buttons and this list box. Let's give a name for this list box. Let it be LCT numbers. Here you go. And another name for this button. Let it be btn counter. And as well, I want to change the text for this button. I'm going to write counter. And another button, the name will be btn exit, because I want this button to close this form, and the name will be exit. Here you go. So let's code. I'm going to give a double click on this button counter. Here inside this method I'm going to write the main code, but before that I want to write another method here, private sub clear numbers. I want this method to clear the list box. So I'm going to write the name of list box, list LCT numbers, items, and this method clear, which actually will clear the list box. Here you go, and I'm going to write this method now inside this method. And also I'm going to declare this integer variables int numbers as integer. Any for loop starts with this keyword for, followed by the counter, which in my case is this variable int numbers, and counter will have a start. Let it be in my case 0, and the end let it be 100. And as you can see, for loop is finished by this keyword next. Optional, you can write here the loop variable init numbers. So this is optional. You are not bound to write it. And here inside the for loop, I'm going to write the name of a list box, LCT numbers, items, and this method add, and loop variable, which will fill in the list box with the numbers. So here you go. Let's compile this application. No errors. Let's release it. Here you go, and I'm going to press this button counter very fast. This for loop fill in this list box with the numbers beginning with 0 and finished by 100. I can't use this button exit because I should go here, and I'm gonna give a double click, and here inside this method I'm gonna write this method close, which will close this form. So let's release again this application. Here you go, and now exit works, so I can close this form using that button exit. Also, I can use an increment step. Let it be 10. Let's release again this application. Let's press this button counter, and now you can see the for loop fill in this list box with numbers beginning with 0 and finished by 100, respecting this increment step 10, 0, 10, 20, 30, 40, and so on. Even I can fill in that list box backwards. So I'm going to set here the start by 100 and to the end by 0, and here minus 10. Let's release the application again, and let's press this counter. Here you go. Now this list box was filled in backwards. So this list of number starts with 100 and is finished by 0. Respecting this increment step minus 10, so 100, 90, 80, 70, and so on. So that's all for today. Thank you for watching this video tutorial. I'm waiting for you to watch another my video tutorials. See you next time. Bye.